A very good evening to everyone. Welcome to Global Online. And yes, here we are back with our UGC NTA NET examination preparation for your June 2024, wherein we have already started with our paper one, the classes. Basically, these classes we will be taking, just in order to give you an energizer so that it will really help you out to go and start with your final preparation for your upcoming examination very well. So now today in today's Energizer class, we have a detailed explanation about the topics Swayamprabha and MOOCs. Now, obviously, these are the short topics for paper one. We have seen in the latest examination, that is December 2023 examination, the topics had definitely came in all the shifts. There were questions on Swayam, there were questions on Swayamprabha, there were questions on moves also. So we are going to study this topic in 2 to 3 parts. Today I'll be taking a very small part of Swayam. Tomorrow we'll be going with Swayamprabha and move. So this will really help you to understand, okay, this is the topic and this is one of the short topic for your paper one and you should be knowing this very well. So that's how we are going to go with this topic. So before we start with the topic, all those students who are now serious for preparing yourself for June 2024 examination, Global Online has brought up a course for you, and this course consists of daily live lectures not only in Hindi but also in English, full syllabus notes, 60 plus mock test. Apart from that mock test, every week once the exam is nearby, 2000 plus MCQs, which we have really updated this MCQs with June 2023 examination. December 2023 also will be soon added up. New batches are starting from 26th of December. So yes, from 26th of December, we are going to aggressively start preparing ourselves for your June 2024 examination. Till the time we are giving you small energizers so that you will be ready from 26th of December in order to rock yourself with your preparation for UGC NET examination. If you want our assistance, you can take help of our Global Online app. We have even given the contact details on the screen. Now, how this Global Online app is going to help you? So basically, if in Global Online app, you have to go to the Google Play Store, download the app. This is how the interface will look like. Register yourself with the registered mobile number. UGC 2024 is the is the selection which you have to do for the course. And then you have to go for, the course. Once you buy the course, the entire access will be given to you with respect to UGC NET examination 2024, wherein you will have all the sessions by different faculty members, theory lectures, evaluation test, notes, mock test, MCQ lectures. At the same time, we have also given our contact details. So if you have any doubt, queries, you can get in touch with us on the given WhatsApp number. By saying so, let's start. Now, we all know that what is the syllabus. And in the syllabus, there is a topic called as methods of teaching, wherein we have this offline and online methods with the help of Swayam, Swayamprabha, and MOOCs. This is not limited or restricted to this. There are many such points which we are going to study in our detailed class. But as an energizer, we will start with this very small topic, that is Swayam. Now, yes, you do not have a basic questions on SWAYAM. The SWAYAM questions have been updated a lot. I've highlighted the notes are a little bit prepared in detail and with, all the care that, okay, you don't have to study a lot of things. As I told you, when the lectures start, you have to sit with your notebook and pen and make sure that, you can stop the session, you can repeat it and put and take all the minute aspects of the topic, because this is how your UGC NET examination attacks you with, very detailed questioning about the topic. So yes, now let's understand the first topic which we are going to take for the day. That is the SWAYAM introduction. So first thing which you today also you get is the full form. And many students, they know it very well, but maybe they forget to revise or they do not come back to this topic. So make sure that you are revising this topic very well. So it's study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds is the topic. Now, Swayam is first of all very important. It's an e-learning platform. In the statement question, they just give you, the statement, and you can get confused if you have not read or learned very strategically. So SWAYAM is an e-learning platform which is developed by Ministry of Human Resource Development, Neptil IIT with the help of Google It and Persistent System Limited. Now, please be careful. That's the reason I've highlighted it very well, developed. So you may get again in a statement question, who has developed your SWAYAM portal or e-learning platform of SWAYAM? So it is Ministry of Human Resource Development, Neptil, IIT Madras, Google It with Google It and Persistent System Limited, and it is initiated by Government of India. So please remember, you have to make it very, very clear. Initiation is by Government of India. Development is by Ministry of Education and Resource Development. So now you may, get a question or a statement. You have to identify the statement. The statement is right, wrong, wherein they will give you the question based on development and initiation. Be careful, right? Now, based on what principles as the SWAYAM policy formed, I mean to say the education policy formed, is the same principles which are used by SWAYAM, that is access to everyone, equity to everyone, and quality. So accessibility, equity, and quality, the principles are very important when SWAYAM, conducts the course, or SWAYAM conducts the a particular aim or objective of SWAYAM is also around these three policies, principles, that is accessibility, equity, and quality, right? When was it launched? Again, very important fact. You have to remember the date also. It was launched in 9th of July 2017 by the ex-president of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee. Now, it started with what? It started with educational television channels, that is SWAYAMPRABHA 24/7. This will be our next topic, right? And it is one of the massive open online courses, that is a MOOC initiative. Now, many students, here also they get confused that SWAYAM. Okay, so we have read SWAYAM started from classes to post-graduation level. So here you do a mistake. The classes are very clearly specified, that is from standard 9 onwards to post-graduation level, to be accessed by anyone, anywhere, at any time. So there is no restriction of, any specific thing. It can be by anyone, it can be anywhere, and it can be at any time, right? Now, objectives of SWAYAM, again, very, very important for the statement question. Objective is, it is available to all, including, the highly deprived class also. It means basically it is to bridge the digital divide gap. The students who are not able to, get the benefit of this digitalization technology, that gap is the main intention of the SWAYAM portal e-learning platform, so that everyone who is not able to enjoy the technology or digitalization can enjoy it, right? Now, tagline of SWAYAM. So please, that's the reason I have taken the logo of it. Shikshit Bharat, Unnat Bharat. Okay, it means educated and developing India. Educated and developing India is one of the tagline of SWAYAM. So you have to be very careful. What does SWAYAM indicates? So it indicates about knowledge, literacy, and it indicates about development. It indicates about growth, right? Now, next important question is quadrant. So I have, gone into the sequence. We have 4 quadrants of SWAYAM. So obviously, sometime a very basic question can come. How many quadrants are there for SWAYAM? There are 4 quadrants, starting with a video lecture. So right now, if for example, what you are watching is a video lecture. Once the video lecture is done, you have a self-reading material. So sometimes, on WhatsApp group, on Telegram group, we forward the documents. So that is self-reading material. You indicates that you are reading the things on your own. Discussion forum, where you come together, sort out your doubts, express yourself, get your doubts clarified, and then you, with the help of quiz, with the help of MCQs, with the help of, small assignment test, you assess yourself. Okay, whatever you have learned with the help of video or a reading session, and discussion forum, whatever you have understood, you are trying to assess yourself. You're trying to evaluate yourself, right? So there are 4 quadrants of SWAYAM. It's better you go, clockwise: video lectures, self-reading, discussion forum, and self-assessment, right? Now, coming to the next part is we have next, just a second. Yes. So we have a next topic that is with SWAYAM only, the national coordinators of SWAYAM. So national coordinators, see, I have listed very minute detail over here. The question comes on that. With the help of this, I have made a chart also, but I will not show you the chart immediately. Let's first understand the national coordinators of SWAYAM. So first is All India Council for Technical Education, that is called as AICTE, which is basically teaching for Faculty of Engineering and University, right? It is associated with that. I have a table for you, don't worry. First, let's do this and then go towards the table. The next is National Program, that is NEPTIL, Program on Technology Enhanced Learning for Engineering. Then we have third is UGC, that is the post graduation. We have Consortium of Education, that is CEC for undergrads. Then we have National Council of Educational Research and Training, that is NCRT, which is basically for school education. Then we have National Institute of Open Schooling, that is NIS for school education. Next we have is IGNU, that is, for the students who are out of the school dropout, that is your distance education. Then we have Indian Institute of Management, that is Bangalore, IIMB for management students. And the ninth one we have is for teacher training and research, basically for teacher training program. So these are the national coordinators, 9 national coordinators. Now students may come up, how do we remember this? See, let me tell you one thing. You need to find out your tricks, ways, which we will be also helping some acronyms in order to keep it in mind. So I've given you a small table like, school education, what comes under. So NCRT, that is not, this is the umbrella. NCRT is the umbrella for national education, sorry, for the school education. NIS, open schooling, as I said, for school education. IGNU for the school dropouts, okay. Undergrads, we have Consortium of Educational Communication, that is specifically for undergraduation, including NEPTIL, which is for undergraduate as well post graduation. What is for engineering branch? IIM Bangalore, that is a management institute for the graduates, undergraduates. Then we have teacher training, that is teacher training program. We have NITTTR, that is Technical Teacher Training and Research. And then we have AICT for the basically with the reference to what? With the reference to self-spaced education or technical education, right? So this particular chart will really help you out to make sure that you remember the concepts. You have to come back and repeat this very well, properly. And yes, as I said, today I'll be taking a very small topic, but let's quickly revise what we have taken. So we understood the full form of SWAYAM. SWAYAM is what? Is an e-learning platform. It's developed by whom? So we have Ministry of Education, sorry, now Education, earlier known as Ministry of Human Resource Development. NEPTIL, we have studied just now. IIT Madras, with the help of Google and Persistent System, which was initiated by Government of India on 9th of July 2017, with 3 policies of accessibility, equity, and quality. Yes, from the classes that is 9th to post graduation, which can be accessed anywhere, anytime, any place, right? Then we studied the objectives, that is to bridge the digital gap, which is, which has increased because of technology. Tagline: Shikshit Bharat, Unnat Bharat, Educated India, Progressed India. The quadrants, we have quadrants, 4 quadrants, clockwise: video lectures, self-reading material, discussion forum. Then we have self-assessment, okay. And then we have next is, next your coordinators. So 9 coordinators, every coordinator, you should be knowing them with the full form, with their acronyms. And I have given you a small table to remember, right? Tomorrow we will be coming up with something called as, tomorrow will be coming something with called as Swayamprabha. Okay, I do remember yesterday I told that I'll be coming up with a research topic, but I understood that okay, let student get I mean to say get known to this topic, And in the coming week, anyways, we are going to start our units also very well. So I'll be doing this again in detail. Don't worry. As an energizer, I'm just helping you out to understand those topics very well and get, used to the name of the topics. That's all we have for the day. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow with a new topic that is called as SWAYAMPRABHA. Thank you.